Before anything else, let me begin by telling you this. You are worthy of love, not because of what you do, not because of what you look like, not because of who accepts or rejects you, but simply because you exist. Self-love isn't about being perfect or never making mistakes. It's about choosing to treat yourself with the same kindness, patience, and compassion that you so easily offer to others. Today, I want to speak to you as someone who understands what it feels like to struggle with self-worth. I want us to go on a journey together, a journey inward, into your heart and mind, to uncover the love that's always been there but perhaps buried under years of criticism, comparison, and hurt. Understanding what self-love really means. Self-love is not vanity. It's not selfishness. It's not arrogance. Self-love is the foundation of all healthy relationships and meaningful success. It's about recognizing your inherent value, accepting your flaws and strengths, and committing to nurturing yourself emotionally, mentally, and physically. Many of us were never taught how to love ourselves. We were taught how to please others, how to fit in, how to be good enough. And somewhere along the line, we lost our sense of self. Reclaiming that self begins with understanding that self-love is a practice, a daily decision. Why so many people struggle with self-love? It's not your fault that loving yourself is difficult. From childhood, many of us received messages that our worth was conditional, based on grades, behavior, appearance, or approval from others. When these conditions weren't met, we felt inadequate. Social media only deepens the wound, constantly showing us filtered versions of others' lives, making it easy to fall into the trap of comparison. We begin to believe that we're not beautiful enough, not successful enough, not interesting enough. These thoughts slowly chip away at our self-esteem. The inner critic and how to silence it. Inside your mind lives a voice, a critical, judgmental voice that points out every flaw and failure. This inner critic may sound like your own voice, but often, it's an echo of voices from your past. Parents, teachers, peers, society. Silencing this voice doesn't happen overnight, but you can begin by noticing when it speaks. Call it out. Challenge it. Ask, would I say this to a friend? If not, don't say it to yourself. Learn to replace criticism with curiosity. Instead of why am I like this? Ask, what do I need right now? Rewriting the story you tell yourself. The way you talk to yourself matters more than you may realize. If you tell yourself you're a failure, you'll begin to act like one. If you tell yourself you're unlovable, you'll push love away. But here's the truth. You have the power to rewrite your inner narrative. Begin by identifying the dominant story you tell yourself. Then ask, is this story helping or harming me? Create a new story, one where you are resilient, growing, and worthy of joy. Say it. Repeat it. Write it down. Your words become your reality. Setting boundaries to protect your peace. Loving yourself means protecting your energy. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Boundaries aren't walls to shut people out. They are doors to protect your well-being. Learning to say no is one of the highest forms of self-respect. You are allowed to distance yourself from people who drain you. You are allowed to prioritize rest. You are allowed to walk away from things that hurt. Boundaries create space for healing, growth, and inner peace. The power of forgiving yourself. We all make mistakes. We've all hurt others and ourselves. But holding on to guilt and shame keeps us stuck. Forgiveness is not saying what happened was okay. It's saying, I choose to no longer carry this weight. You are not your worst decision. You are not your past. Every day is a new opportunity to choose differently. Forgive yourself. You're still learning. You're still becoming. You are still worthy of love. Daily practices for growing self-love. Self-love isn't a one-time event. It's a habit, a discipline, a way of life. Here are a few daily practices to nurture it. Start your day with affirmations. I am enough. I am growing. I am loved. Move your body not to change it, but to celebrate it. Journal your thoughts. Let your heart speak. Do one thing each day that brings you joy. Rest without guilt. These small acts compound over time. They teach your mind and body that you matter. When loving yourself feels impossible. There will be days when loving yourself feels out of reach. When the old voices grow loud again, when doubt creeps in, when you're tired of trying. On those days, remember this. Just surviving is enough. Just breathing is enough. Progress, not perfection. You don't have to love everything about yourself to love yourself. You just have to keep showing up, even broken, even bruised, with a willingness to be kind to your own soul. Loving yourself is a revolution. In a world that profits off your insecurity, choosing to love yourself is the most radical, powerful act you can make. You are worthy. You are enough. You are growing. And most importantly, you are not alone. Keep walking this path. Be patient. Be gentle. And remember, the relationship you have with yourself sets the tone for every other relationship in your life. Thank you for spending this time with me. May you leave here with a fuller heart, a quieter mind, and a deepened belief that you are, and have always been, worthy of love.